Hi, and welcome to the R2RB Indie Artist Podcast. And today I have with me Charles, also known as Histheory. Charles, how are you?
I'm good, very good. Thank you for having me here. I'm very glad. And you, how are you?
I am very well, thank you. So I like to ask two questions to get us warmed up. What is your favorite app on your phone and why?
It's a tough question because favorites for me it's complicated with everything because I like everything almost. But of course, it's not gonna come as a surprise. Music apps are my favorite to listen to music, but also Google Chrome because I check everything there, and IMDb because I'm a big movie lover. So every day I'm there, maybe 20, 30 minutes per day to check all the new movies, what's coming, and so
Oh, wow. Oh,
on.
my gosh.
Loving it.
Nice. I like those. If you could have a conversation with anyone in history, who would it be?
It would be George Méliès because he's one of the first basically who made movies, maybe even the first one, and he had like an unlimited imagination. So it would be just amazing knowing how he made movies back then when he didn't have anybody basically to tell him how it works because there was
Right?
nothing, and just the setups that he was doing and so on to just trigger imagination to people, but with very little quality, black and white cameras that were not that great. So yeah, it would have been amazing to see his vision basically before
Can,
everything Hollywood and so on.
right? Can you imagine him seeing what you're doing today, what we're doing
Yeah.
today?
Wow, I think
It
you would be amazed. Yeah.
blow his mind.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that. I like that answer because I hadn't thought of that before. And just to bring somebody from the past history forward, just to see the reaction,
Yeah,
right?
would be nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed.
crazy.
It's like Doctor Who that did some
Right.
episodes like that. And yeah, it was pretty interesting as well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. You are a composer, indie artist, and a movie and video game lover. So let's start with who you are before the composer, indie artist emerged.
I'm a big dreamer, basically, been from the start, even before music was in my life. So it's just trying to do everything that triggers my mind that I can travel to, because travel can be expensive and so on. So or it can be not possible because we have work and so on. So even when I was a child, I like to imagine everything to and play video games, read books and so on. So anything basically to bring my mind out there and not in the physical world.
Wow. Have you done some traveling though outside of the physical?
Yeah.
That's good. What's your favorite place that you've been to?
Ireland. That
Ah,
was amazing. I went to an island called Inishbofin,
oh, okay.
and it's a small island west of Ireland,
Okay.
and there's not a lot of people there, but I've never seen that. For the first time in my life, there was people driving cars, slowing down when they were seeing me walking, and putting their windows down just to say hello.
Wow. Wow. I couldn't see that
Wow.
happening here in the States.
No, in France as well. No, no. Even
I,
people in the street walking, they're not going to say hello. So obviously, the ones in their car.
wow. Wow. That actually Ireland's on my bucket list. I've been to France, but I haven't been to Ireland.
You should, but maybe not too long if you like food as well, because for France, we have a lot of different foods and so on. So for me, I went there for a week, and after a week, I was fed up a bit with the food because it was always the same one.
Yeah, it's a lot of meat and potatoes. My grandmother was from Ireland,
Mhm.
and she loved to make her meat and potatoes and the lamb and everything. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's delicious. Their meat, wow, it's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
But yeah, after having that 7 times in the week, yeah,
Then you've had enough.
yeah,
Oh my
give me a
gosh.
burger, I'll be happy.
Exactly. When did you realize that you wanted to compose music?
It was in 2004, because at that time I touched my first guitar, which was my cousin's guitar, and I fell in love with it. I decided I wanted to play a guitar as well, so I asked my mom to buy me a guitar, and she did, and yeah, that's how it all started. Because yeah, I just fell in love. So yeah.
Wow. And who's your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is my wife and my in-laws as well. They are all
Oh,
together. My family, for starters, was not a big supporter, so kind of gave up. But with my wife, it changed entirely. She's helping me a lot, actually, with the music as well, giving me advices and so on. She listens really fully, and so
is
it's
she
really great.
is she also in music?
She's not,
No.
so that's why it's interesting because she has a different set of mind than me. And on top, usually, if I spend like maybe 20 hours, 30 hours on the music, I get lost
Wow.
in this. But
Does
then
she?
she listens for the first time. She's like, "What? What are you doing?"
Yeah, but
Are you
that's
crazy?
nice. That's nice that you have that
It
balance.
is.
That somebody that's not,
Oh yes.
fully immersed into the music scene to have that ear for it.
Yeah, no, that's priceless. Really, it's
Nice. That's
many
really
times, and
great.
sometimes could be just a little detail, like finishing a song, for instance. It can just be a note, but the finishing part of a song can be really important as well. And she did help me with at least two songs to how to end them better, and it really changed it entirely. So that's really good.
Wow. Wow. Um, does your music fall into a genre?
Well, instrumental usually I put because I do only instrumentals except with collabs. But then also epic. I'm not only doing epic as well, and on top with my last album I'm doing in space, it's also a blend of electro. So for me, it's
Ooh,
more instrumental basically, and
right.
I don't like to stay close in only only one. So instrumental
Absolutely.
works. Yeah.
So when you're composing, are you always are is it always running through your mind in your head? Is the music, the composing, your next project? Oh, I have to sit down and I have to start writing.
Yeah. It's it can be a mess, unfortunately, because sometimes it's just an idea pops. I think every artist got that moment where they're in bed and then suddenly, oh, there's a melody. So yeah, at that moment usually either I grab my phone and I record it like, and so I can then maybe reproduce it later. But the worst is while doing a music, it can happen that I have another music coming in mind as well, another melody, and that will not fit at all in the same song. So then I have to change project and put it down so I don't forget it, and then go back to the original
Oh
song.
my God. Yeah.
But
That
yeah, it's interesting.
yeah, it is interesting. And I know some of the others that I've interviewed have said the same. In the middle of the night, you'll wake up and they jump up and grab their phone or paper and pen, whatever they've got close to them, or or they've got to pull over to the side of the road while they're driving. It's like, oh my God, yeah, that's
Sorry,
crazy.
officer, the song.
It's crazy. So, what was your first piece that you composed?
Oh, it was a horrible one. Not that horrible, but only a few notes. And actually, I'm gonna try to finish it one day. But it was an Arabic one with only a few notes. So no title, no nothing at all. But was just a few notes doing some Oriental stuff. And yeah, I do want to do it again to finish it because those few notes are still staying in my mind.
Well,
But yeah, it was horrible.
wow. And that kind of reminds me of the your release
Yeah,
one note.
the one note. It's you don't need more. It was a stupid challenge, but in the end, I'm
Yeah, but
okay.
in the end,
Yeah, yeah.
right? That's
Exactly.
amazing.
I could have done it so many different ways that, well, in the end, I released it and I was not even sure about it because there was so many ways I wanted to do it that maybe I could do a 1-2 or
Yeah,
1-3 or something.
yeah,
Because in the end, there's so many opportunities as well with this. So I'm really happy that I did it, and
yeah.
maybe I'm gonna do a 1-2.
Yeah, right. I like that. Yeah, when I first saw you releasing that and reading about it, I was like, okay, let's give that a try. And then it was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh,
liked it. Yeah, and I
thank you.
think I first started following you. I don't know why it came up, but Business Trip came up on my feed one day, and
Mhm.
that's I think besides Sintel, how I ended up following you.
Indeed, yeah.
With a
So,
business trip. It must have been resonating with myself at that time because, most of us, as with you as well, we all have that full-time job,
yeah, of course, yeah. It's not easy.
right? I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Still trying to figure out that other. Do you want to make your music full-time?
Yeah, yep, I do. It's not the case, but yeah, I do. I want to do music for video games, for movies, for TV shows, for anything with a screen.
Yeah,
And
yeah. So
basically, I do something.
talk more about that because that's what you really are composing your music for.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, for me, because I need to drive my music, so I'm writing the stories, well, not physically writing. So I have the idea basically of the story, and then I create the songs related to that story. But then my main drive would be to then becoming a composer. So yeah, for movies and so on. So having an idea in mind that a producer or whatever would provide. So then I could create the soundtrack to it. And my idea is to, well, basically change a little bit how we're doing soundtracks nowadays, because there are a few that are doing it really, really, really great, but most of the soundtracks now, they're pretty generic, and we don't remember them. Every time we think of a movie soundtrack, we're like, oh, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, and Star Wars, all movies that were released before the 2000s.
Right, right. Yeah,
And
exactly.
now, yeah, now
Yeah.
we don't really remember them, except a few examples. There are some that are really, really great, but usually it's from Hans Zimmer, for instance,
Yeah,
who knows his
yeah.
stuff. But plenty. I'm listening actively because, yeah, that's my drive. So I'm listening actively to the music when I watch something, and I'm like, yeah, it's just pretty random, pretty generic, and I already heard that a million times. So I want to change that.
Well, you are. You have already started that. You have started that
Thank you.
with Histheory.
Theory, yeah.
So
And the rest is history.
yeah, and the rest is history. So, but tell us how that started. How did you come up with that?
The name, so it started in 2006, I think, because I made a band called Heart Histheory, because I at that time it was, well, the heart of history and theory. So the band didn't work, obviously, and so I just gave up entirely. And after that, so in 2012, I restarted to do music, so under the name Rive Guitar, and I decided only last year to get back to music entirely, to take some old stuff I did back then, and to pick up the name E-Theory that I really like. So not the heart anymore, because it was not that great in the end, but just E-Theory.
History.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, and so tied into your website though. So then on your website you have, it's an adventure, and you invite people to join that adventure.
Yeah, indeed, because, well, for now there's only one, and Sintal did it. Thank you again for him doing it. It's basically because there's no picture, no whatever with the songs for now. Was basically to make people do the movie, the animation, or whatever they want to do with the soundtrack, so of the music. And I did it for now with Business Trip, where there's a saxophone drive in the entire music, except for the intro, where basically people are just pretending to play a sax. Of course, not on a saxophone. This is what's funny about it. And yeah, just having fun basically. And I think that since COVID, people started to be a bit less friendly, a bit more watching Netflix at home and not caring about humanity anymore.
True,
And
true.
especially online, unfortunately.
Yes.
And I wanted to have a little drive, basically, where people could have fun and then join in the fun, and also be nice with people that are having fun as well. Because I think that anyway, if we see someone goofing around, well, there's maybe less people that would be pissed off or whatever at it, because they're just having fun. So
Exactly, exactly. And there is a TikTok, I think it's TikTok, that where
yeah,
you are in the shower playing.
exactly. I did it in the shower to show, well, do it wherever you want, on the toilet if you want. It's fine.
But
Don't be naked.
yeah. Yes, please, no. But it's something that everybody needs in their life, is a little fun and a little adventure. Absolutely. And you have rules, right? You have rules. Be kind,
Yeah.
have fun, don't make fun of.
Hmm.
Listen, discover, learn, love, and be human.
Yeah, yeah, be human exactly. Because for me, that's the thing we don't have anymore. What is humankind basically? Humanity. And it's like, is it because we're human beings, or is it because we have a heart, we have a brain, we have a self-control, self-conscience, and so on? So,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
think it's not because we're just human. No, no. We need
No,
to work
no.
that.
Yeah, and I think like you had just said about COVID, we shut ourselves off because of
Yeah.
COVID. We didn't have that interaction for all that time. And so to go to your website and have a little adventure is a great place to be,
Thank
right?
you very much. I hope it will be for a lot of people.
Who does your artwork?
For the Untold Journey, it was made by Pixel Boy back in 2012 or 13, and he made the entire artwork with back artwork inside and CD1 because I want to do a printed version one day, so I wanted him to do it fully. But then for the other artworks, they are made with AI.
Oh,
Because
cool.
it cost a lot of money, so for now,
Yeah. So you do it.
I use
You do it
AI.
in you do it
Yeah,
in yeah, in AI. So, and
exactly.
one of the questions that I do sometimes ask is, do you work with AI or how do you feel about AI? Because there's always good sides of everything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so yeah, I do use AI so for the covers, but for me, well, there's a lot of talks and so on, and I understand people are a bit hectic around it. For me, if the product itself, if this is not the core of the product to have it with AI, I'm okay with it. If it's a tool like many other tools,
Right.
I'm okay with it. It's like we're using tools every day,
All the time.
or else.
Right.
So for me, the covers, so they are here to appeal your eyes, of course, so that, yeah, well, that may be interesting, but the core of what I'm doing is the music behind. So if I would use AI for the music, then yeah, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah. No.
Um,
And I think when AI first came out, we were all going, "Oh my God, it's going to take over everything." As it has evolved, everybody has learned to use it, like you just said, as a tool, just not to
exactly.
do everything.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll see how it goes on because we're still at the beginning. We don't know how life will change, but
It will. It
we-
will continue to change. Absolutely. You're very
exactly.
passionate about life. What are some of your passions?
Oh, my passions. So, well, again, video games, movies, and so on, of course. And on top of all the media stuff, where I like to travel, so in my mind would be also, well, actually traveling, because discovering cultures is truly amazing. So, as I said before, Ireland, for instance, but I also went to Morocco,
Oh, wow.
and I felt it absolutely amazing. There was a night guard that was there, and he spent the time to show us really how to make the proper mint tea that they are doing there, with approximately 1 kilos of sugar inside.
That's
It's,
a lot.
that's why it's so great.
That's a lot.
There's more sugar than water
And
in
tea.
there. Yeah. But it
Oh
was
my gosh.
really great because he explained that the recipe was made by his dad, and then he taught us the recipe as well. And I felt that it was, well, amazing that, well, someone that had a family recipe would take two strangers and just, well, show how his dad was making the tea. And yeah, I really felt like it was really deep
Oh,
for him to explain, and that was one of my most amazing experiences. And, well, it was just making tea, so it would look maybe a bit, well, silly to anyone, but yeah, for me that was the highlight of the
yeah,
whole
no,
day
that's
somehow.
amazing. And you're right. For somebody for the two of you to have somebody like him show you and have you taste his wonderful tea. Oh my gosh. And sugar definitely
Exactly.
makes it better.
Definitely.
Wow. Wow. Let's see. Is the process of being a composer different than, say, a songwriter?
Well, I would say it is, in the fact that there's no training, basically. Well, there's less training with composing, because for me, I make the song, I forget the song. That's really it.
You don't
And
have to
really,
make.
yeah, I would not be able to do it. I have a high respect for everybody that is, well, doing lives and learning how to sing, and then really being perfectly
Right.
pitched and so on, because I would not be able to do that. and I like perfection too much.
Oh,
I'm not achieving it, never, but I like to be as close as I can be to it.
oh,
So I
okay.
know that by repeating and repeating, I know one day I would make a mistake or whatever. So yeah, I think yeah, that's the biggest difference is that.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't know that everybody realizes that, there are composers and there are singer-songwriters, and to make that distinction between the two. What's been one of the highlights of your career so far?
This interview,
Oh,
truly, and it's not even a joke because I did music before. Well, my band failed, and so on and so on and so on, and I restarted fully only in August last year. In August and September, I had 5 listeners. My sister, that is 98% of of the entire streams, and it's only in October that it really started to grow and so on. And I didn't expect to be interviewed. At all. Maybe one day if I would become famous or whatever, but not right now. So yeah,
well, good.
it's really amazing.
I'm glad I could be part of your journey. So, what are you working on presently?
My space album. I started it. Well, this is exactly like the question before, about the song making. I made Lost Orbit right in the middle of Untold Journey. It arrived like that. I started the melody and I stopped entirely the Untold Journey, the song I was working on, and I worked only on Lost Orbit. I did it in 4 days. I was like in a frenzy. And so I finished it. It was wrapped up already in October, so only released it in March because I cannot mix everything. And then so that I had already a few files on the site about some ideas and so on. And I decided because with Lost Orbit was a space trip, of course.
Right.
So to make an entire space album because I love space again, and I decided to do that one. It's going to be 11 songs.
Oh,
And
wow.
7 for now finished, so absolutely
wow.
finished. So it's good. And 4 remaining, then if I do the math correctly.
Do you give yourself a timeline of when things will be released, or you just let it progress
I
naturally?
I do a little bit, but it's more like a little drive because originally I expected to finish it maybe by May, but then I changed because it would have been too short and on top maybe too close to Untold Journey. So I'm gonna do it for this summer, but July, August, maybe September, I don't know. Yeah, we don't have a boss, as you said. We have jobs already for
Right.
that. So yeah, doing it again for passion? No. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to ask it. The question is like, is space travel in your bucket list at all?
it would be amazing. Just going on orbit, for instance, or to the
Yeah,
moon would be incredible. But
yeah,
yeah, it
yeah.
would be an incredible thing. But just there's a flight, a plane that is doing the zero gravity thing, so it's much less expensive than going to space.
Oh my gosh.
But still, I think it's like $200,000 or something like that.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Maybe
I
one
don't
day.
have that. Maybe. But yeah, basically they're going up and up, and then they're doing like a flip or something on
Oh
the
God.
plane, and then it's like you have no gravity at all, so you're floating.
Wow. Wow. That would
And
be amazing. That
yeah,
would be something very different. Almost forgot to ask this question. You collaborated with Drunken Lonely on Heartstrings. Oh my gosh,
but
what an
yeah,
amazing song. And well, first, when I saw that you had collaborated with them, because I follow Drunken Lonely and like their music. And when I listened to Heartstrings for the first time, man, that first note, I knew it was you.
just
I'm
one
like,
note
yeah,
apparently.
just one note. It was the one note. It was the one note song. How did that come about?
And I have no idea, to be honest, because in when I started the guitar, after like 2 months of trying to do covers, I was like, I don't like covers. I don't want to do that. Forget it. I'm never gonna do covers. And I don't know with the heartstrings. So I know Andrew a lot because we talk almost every day.
Oh,
And when he released the heartstrings, we were already talking a lot. And I don't know. I just fell in love with the song. It just clicked with me. And suddenly I found myself just asking him, do you mind if I do a cover, a remake of the song? He's like, yeah, no worries, do it. And he sent me the files because it's still singing and so on. I didn't want to sing myself or else everybody would kill themselves. And he sent me the files, and I started the project, and suddenly I regretted it for the first like 30 minutes. I was like, how am I gonna do that? No
Wow.
idea what I just started, and so I just opened my DAW, and I just starting on the keyboard and just
That was
did
it?
it random. I have no idea what I was doing,
Wow.
and the first note just arrived, and in the end it was so easy. It just came in like that.
It just flowed. Oh,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
just flowed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song. Absolutely. And the
Thank you.
two of you, all of you collaborating on that was cool. Very cool. Would you like to collaborate with somebody else in the future?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people, unfortunately. I have two secret collabs.
Okay.
One that's going to be pretty soon.
Oh, cool.
So depending on when this is going to be live, maybe it will be already
Okay.
released.
Okay.
But for now, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
Maybe everybody will know.
We like secrets.
Exactly. Yeah. Another one will be later for the summer, probably. So again, I'm
Oh,
not going
cool.
to release that one. But then there's a lot. There's collabs I want to do with Across the Frostlands, for
Oh,
instance.
yeah. Oh, wow.
That would be nice. She has a
Yeah.
beautiful voice.
Yes.
With Ghost of Rocker.
Yeah.
And he's doing some chill vibes. I love it.
Yeah.
Jobu, from Rain of Fire
Oh,
and
my
a
gosh.
billion other
Yeah.
bands, because he has an incredible voice. So
Absolutely.
that would be great. Plains Desperate Symphony as well, who has a very he likes a bit of horror as well, with Philip K. Dick and so on. Then this is a side that I don't have, so I think we could do something great.
Oh, wow.
Vox and Sticks would be nice as well.
Oh,
Christina
yeah.
has a
I love
beautiful
them.
voice.
Yeah.
Would be nice. There's Nick Lang as well, because he has a blend of rap, hip hop, and also metal. That would work. A lot of others. Sintal as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love him.
Right.
Yep.
I could see that. I could see all the
Yeah.
collaborations. I can hear all the collaborations. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have lots of work to do.
Yeah. So much work, so little time.
Do you sleep? Because I know you work and then you get up and change computers and go back to
Yeah.
work on music.
I do, but I'm lucky. I can sleep maybe 5 hours, 6 hours per day,
And you're good.
well, per night, and I'm good. So it's okay.
Okay.
From time to time, I need 8 or 9 hours, because else I'm grumpy and I'm not doing anything.
Right. It's
But
funny.
once a
Oh my
week,
gosh.
it's okay.
What do you do to relax? What do you do when you need to take a few hours off? Watch movies.
Watch movies. Drinking beer, unfortunately.
Oh.
I'm drunk and lonely sometimes. It's mainly movies and so on, and video games, and
Cool.
everything going out, just having a walk. And we live in the city, but we have some good places where we have some parks and so on that are
Oh,
pretty
nice.
big. A couple that are completely natural as well. They live it natural, because made up parks, it's nice, but it's made up by human beings, while all nature, like with grass
Oh, wow.
going all over the place and so on,
Oh, wow.
it's pretty nice. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
going out and just smelling the air, even in
Right.
the
We all
middle of
need
the
to do,
city.
yeah,
Yeah.
we all need to do that because so many of you all are in the studio in the evenings for so long. So definitely have to get out there and enjoy
Exactly.
nature, right?
Yep.
Well, let everybody know where they can find your music to stream and to purchase, and where they can find you to follow you, like you, and comment.
Yeah, well, there's my website, so histheorymusic.com. No dash, no dot, no nothing. So Histheory Music. There's Bandcamp, where everyone can buy everything except Lost Orbit, because it's gonna be an album for now. I didn't put it there, so sorry, you cannot buy it yet. It will come. And then, everything with distributors, they make it so easy. So Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Tidal, Amazon, Deezer, everything.
There you go. You're all over. What advice would you give another person getting into the music industry, composing or singer-songwriter?
Yeah, well, not giving up. I think this is the part where we lose. This is the part where I lost as well. So not giving up is the main one, because it's tough getting out there. There's a lot of indifference, even from friends and so on. We don't have a lot of reach when we start.
Yeah.
So getting ears on what we do is not easy, but it does not mean we're not good at it.
Right,
It just
exactly.
means we need some luck.
Yeah.
and yeah, to have it's well what I've been doing now and what I really love doing. It's well supporting other people, show that we care, make connections with people, so that we have fun as well. We yeah, if we show support to people, basically, well, some will maybe don't care,
Yeah,
but some maybe will realize like, oh yeah, that's really nice. I feel good receiving it. Well,
right.
maybe if I do it, people
Yeah,
will also feel good.
absolutely.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
what's the best for me. And on top, just knowing that we put a smile on someone, well, this is priceless. It's like, I don't care if then they listen to my music or whatever. It's just like, I know someone was happy because I said something nice. So yeah, what more do you need?
It goes a long way.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. That I
definitely.
like that very much. Is there anything that I haven't touched on that you would like to share?
Well, I wanted to know because you are still a wedding officiant,
Yes, I am.
um, and I was wondering if because we all have a lot of jobs that we don't like and so on and so on, but I think you do like it. Uh,
I do. So I've been a
you
wedding
do?
officiant for over 15 years. When I
Wow.
originally started out, I had a mentor. And before she became my mentor, she had said to me, "Oh, I think you would be a great wedding officiant." And I said, no, thank you. I don't like talking in front of people. So I do. I enjoy it. And from that, that's how I ended up doing the podcasting. So
Nice.
from wedding officiant, still doing that, I then started doing podcasting with women entrepreneurs, basically in the wedding
Hmm.
industry, which
Yeah.
then led into my shows on air online. And then from that, I picked up and started doing the indie artist because I started with my business partner, the R2RB.com. And thank you so much for asking. I know that was a long-winded answer.
No, no, it's really good, and sometimes well, you must have also some good stories or things like that. Is it set of like stress as well because maybe well as there's timeline and so on, or more joy? Well, like you love it, or it's really stressful as well. Well, to do it right and do it on time.
There's a little bit of it all there, especially in the beginning. I was always nervous in the beginning. I'm a little nervous still now, and then having to create a ceremony, special, I specialize and customize each ceremony that I do. So there's
Mm.
always that moment when I let the couples read it, like, are they going to like it or not? So far,
Well,
it's been good.
well, but you still have the little bit of tension. It's like maybe that
Yeah,
one.
just, I think with everybody, if you don't have a little bit of tension or a little bit of stress,
Mhm.
then sometimes you're
Maybe you
too
don't care.
confident and then it doesn't
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
right?
No, no, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
And
yeah.
do you have any plan for the future on this? Maybe like I don't know, indie music at weddings, for instance. Like,
Yeah, I'm so I work my full-time job. I'm in the school system, so we're off on spring break this week. And this one of my goals for this week is to really just to sit down and think about bringing everything together because I have the wedding business, I have the R2RB business, I have the podcasting,
mhm.
and so I'm overextended. So that's what I'm trying to bring it all together so I can streamline it all because I love doing it all, but it's a lot. So
It is.
eventually, that's the goal. That's my future plan is to figure out what I want to really do with it all.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. But yeah, you talked earlier about the fact that you had a lot of well collabs and so on, a lot of work. You do have a lot of work as well. You need
Yeah,
more time. Huh?
yeah, but I like this part. I do like the podcasting, and I
Yeah.
love sharing the indie artists on the R2RB platform and speaking to women entrepreneurs. Those are really my two passions. The wedding business is
Yeah.
still going, but those I didn't. If you had asked me that a few years ago, I would have told you we were crazy. I wouldn't be happy doing this, but I am.
Well, we change. Huh? Well,
Yeah.
that's the
Right.
beauty of it as
Yeah.
well.
Well, let me tell you, I have changed. I have I have recreated myself so many times through life. And that's my message. It's like never give up. Never think you're too
Yeah.
old to do anything.
Oh,
Never
definitely.
think that you can't accomplish something at an older age because I'm here to tell you, unless you have that mindset of you can't do it, then you won't do it. But if you have a mindset of
Exactly.
I'm going to try it and see if I can do it,
Yeah.
it will work for you. Absolutely.
Exactly. Reminds me of a line I heard in a movie. Someone saying, "Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do," and so on. I'm getting older, and so on and so on. And the woman speaking to him was saying, "Some people are simply late bloomers."
That's
Uh,
it.
I liked it
Yeah.
because, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We're like plants.
They
That's
just
it. And
keep
sometimes you
blooming.
need
That's
time.
right. We keep
Exactly.
regenerating.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
And I always said, and my kids know that too, because they'll say, "Mom, are you recreating yourself again?" I was like, maybe, maybe. You never know.
Anything can happen.
That's right. Right. That's it. Right. That's right.
I like that.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
And you do this really, really well, huh? By the way, it's easy because, well, for me, it's the second interview I'm doing. First one, I was a bit not that great, honestly. But I didn't well feel it enough. I spoke maybe a bit too much, going around and around. But yeah, you have a natural thing
Thank you.
going on, and it's really, really nice. I liked it a
Yeah,
lot.
I was quite nervous in the beginning, and it took me a minute to finally, get because I provide questions for every interview, and
Yeah,
I personalize the questions for
yeah,
every interview.
definitely.
So it's
I
it's
like that.
never a standard questionnaire that I send out, and I take my
No,
time
no.
to do a little research to find out who you are. I go searching, it's like, let me see if I can find a tidbit here or there on anybody that I interview. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like that part.
Yeah, that's what's really nice as well. I like that you get really focused and well, you know the subject as well. So
Yeah.
it's really great. No, I love it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you're doing really well at also interviewing. So we'll have to talk afterwards. I might have to get you to do some of these for me.
Another collab.
We'll get another collab. I'm going to get music for my podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Charles, thank you so much. You have made this an enjoyable interview. All my
You did
interviews
as
are
well.
enjoyable, but I've enjoyed this one. It was nice
Thank
to speak to you in France. I have fond memories of visiting. I was quite young when I was there,
Oh,
but we did have a nice time while I was over
nice.
in Europe. So, and then
Glad.
glad you mentioned Ireland because it's still in my bucket list.
Do it,
I
and let
am.
me know
I
when you
am.
go there,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
and
Charles,
check out Inish Buffin. You'll
right?
love it. Yep.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, Charles, thank you so much. You enjoy your evening because it's almost evening time there, right?
Indeed, it's gonna be 4 p.m. soon,
Yeah.
so you'll
Yeah.
have a bit of afternoon.
There you go.
So
Good.
it's good. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, you go enjoy the
Thank
rest
you.
of your day and I will be in touch.
Thank you very much. I will be in touch as well, and enjoy well, not the rest of your day. Your day is
My
only
day.
starting.
That's it. All right, Charles. Thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you as well.